Hello everyone, it's June 20th, my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Thought I'd do an update video, show you how things are going. It's been very rainy here, and I'll show you the damage the rain has done. It's not always a good thing. It's been raining so much that there's mushrooms popping up all over the place in the yards. Okay, start over here with my volunteer plants. I had narrowed them down to pumpkin and butternut squash. This one back here is looking like it's going to be butternut squash. You can see it there. Got one there, but it's taking on the shape of the butternut squash. However, this one is not looking like a butternut squash yet. Doesn't have the hourglass shape or whatever. It's just the circle. So, we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Maybe they're hybrids of some sort. Who knows? Here's my eggplant. The eggplant's doing pretty well right now. I just noticed this guy starting to grow on this one. There's another one there getting ready to go. Plant back here has one growing back down there. This plant does not have any yet. And this one has a ton of them, or 5. Shouldn't say a ton. So, anyway, I don't know when you're really supposed to pick these. This is the amethyst hybrid. I don't know that it gets much bigger than that, but I'm not sure. I've never grown these before. So, hopefully have some of those soon. Okay. Here's this part of the garden. The cucumber here. The cucumber are just now starting to take off. Got the tendrils grabbing on for dear life, wherever it can. This one had a cucumber somewhere. There it is. Growing over there. This guy has one there. I don't know if there's just, we got a bigger one over here. Got one there. Didn't see that one before. Looks like a cucumber. This plant's got one there. A little behind the others. This one I've already eaten one off of here, and there's another one growing. Okay. Here's my tomato plants. The tomato plants are getting really big, but not a whole lot of tomatoes. Tomato here. Not really sure what variety this is. I really should have marked them a lot better this year, but I didn't. As you can see though, there's a lot of tomatoes starting to set. This one back here, I believe is a purple bumblebee if I had to guess, from the looks of it. Classic striping of the purple bumblebee. And then a paste tomato back there that I think that's a purple Russian that I never staked up. And this is my paste tomatoes. He's growing some nice big clumps of tomatoes. This one only has one clump so far, but it's looking healthy. Some of the pepper plants I planted later on, they're a ways behind. I got some catching up to do. My basil is starting to come along. That I transplanted late. This here is a mystery pepper plant. It's a volunteer one. Just popped up. Okay, this is an update on my, what I've come to find out is fasciation on my pepper plant. And it's so cool looking. I guess the growth tip malfunctioned. And so now it's not growing right, but looks too cool to take down. Okay, this one, I believe, is a habanero plant, or from one of my habanero plant seeds from last year, so it could end up being mixed. But it does have a habanero like pepper growing there. Okay, this is my big basil plant, doing really well. It's not gone to flower yet, so that's good. And like my cilantro, which looks like it's pretty much ready to be done for once this coriander dries up. Shouldn't be too much longer and I can clear all this out. Okay. Some more pepper plants back here. Let's see, this one. Not sure what that is. This might be a yum yum. That'd make me happy. I can really enjoy a lot of those right now. So serrano. Got quite a few, but not as many as some of my other serranos. I think the cilantro slowed it down a little bit. Another pepper plant. Not really sure what this is. Oh, yum yum. Wow, those are looking good. I guess that last one's definitely not a yum yum then. Here's a volunteer tomato plant. Not sure. Probably cherry. Have to wait and see. Here's another one. I think this is a white habanero. Oh, this is my fatali. So the fatali's looking pretty good. Definitely grows in a unique fashion. Okay, here's some more tomato plants that are just huge. And they're up to probably about 4 feet. Don't got a whole lot of tomatoes, but some are starting to grow in there, here and there. Hey, these could be anything from Kellogg's breakfast to Sioux, steak. Not really sure. This one here, it's a paste tomato. These are growing a lot, but for some reason they all start on the base. This guy's starting to put on a bunch. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. And I got a tomato bush here. And this is all one big tomato plant. No idea what it is. And it has like no tomatoes on it yet. But tons and tons of flowers. So hopefully soon this will start producing a lot of tomatoes. And this is another pepper plant. Rocotillo. This one I believe is the orange habanero, or maybe lost the marker. I believe that one's orange habanero for sure. That one should do pretty well. More cilantro, tons of cilantro. That's my Rocotillo. Looking forward to that one. That's a hot pepper. It's my jalapeno plant. Doing great, as all jalapeno plants usually do. See, this guy's a jalapeno also. I could probably pick and use some of these if I wanted. Just don't really have much need. Got some onions growing here. Green onion. Sure I could use those if I had wanted. Here's a Hungarian hot wax there. Doing pretty good. Oh, look at that. There's a tomato plant growing right next to it. Not sure where that came from. Okay. This plant here, might have to get rid of this tomato plant because I want this pepper plant to do well. This is the Bulgarian carrot. That's also a hot one. I have to tie that branch up. Okay. The radish I never picked. Not really sure what variety. Here's a guajillo. Okay, this is my pepperoncini. They start awfully wrinkled. And they start growing. Paper thin though. They need to fatten up some. Okay. Here's another serrano plant that's just doing really well. Those are pretty much ready. Those are so thick. Really good. And another Hungarian hot wax, doing pretty awesome. Here's Dylan's morning glories. Decided he should grow something this year, so we'll see how those work out. Hopefully climb all over this thing here. Here's my snow white tomatoes. Those are starting to ripen. Been eating a few of those. Those are pretty good. Tastes like a regular cherry tomato more than anything. Okay, and I got my purple Russian tomatoes, who are becoming victims of the rain that just won't stop coming. They're starting to split. I'm actually surprised more haven't split. We've had so much rain. Okay, that's another purple bumblebee there. And I'm not really sure what all these are. I think this is probably a Kellogg's breakfast here. I believe this is the black creme, which I'm actually kind of excited because something is ripening down there. I believe that's a black creme. Give that a few more days and hopefully get to eat that. My Sioux tomatoes, which are doing amazing. And it just puts on so many tomatoes. Most of these, this is my first year growing them, so I'm kind of testing the waters on a lot of them. This one is just putting on a lot of tomatoes. There's another paste, Grandma Mary's paste. It's getting a little bit bigger than I thought they would. Kind of happy with that. So, doing well. All my plants seem to be doing well so far. More this, I believe this is the Gregory's Altai. Kind of excited for that one. These are my carrots. Carrots are doing great. Kids just won't stop picking them and eating them even though they're not ready yet. So they've been eating baby carrots. Yeah. Anyway. So that's that part of the garden. This is my habanero plant I overwintered. It had the miniature ones going for a while. Now they're starting to grow a little bit bigger, but a lot of them are getting this funky look on them. Not sure why they're doing that. A lot of them seem to be doing it. And it's not like this is a hybrid, because it's the same plant as last year that was orange habanero. There's a whole bunch of them doing that. Who knows? Here's my other purple bumblebee in the container. It did well, then it got really bad leaf curl. Now it's starting to get a little bit better. I've been eating off that one. But it's been so wet, so humid. There are roots growing all along the stems, all over this thing. This is my patio hybrid. I actually got excited the other day because there were some starting to ripen, and it turns out it had blossom end rot, so I don't know if they'll all get that now or if they'll do better or not. This is my Yum Yum plant in the container. Doing very well. We've got some starting to grow in there. Got one right there. Still mostly just leaves, but it's got a lot of flowers. And then over here is my other patio hybrid. Doesn't have a whole lot of tomatoes yet, but got a lot of flowers up top here. Looks like a whole bunch of them ready to come on. So that's my containers. Bring you on over here. This is my volunteer watermelon plant. Not sure how much room I'm going to end up having for it, but it's doing really well, so I've left it so far. These are my beets. They're not really bulbing up a lot, but the greens are doing really well. Maybe I should just eat the greens. Here's my raspberries. 1 out of 5 plants did well. This one's still alive, but I don't know if it's going to stay that way. Same with this one. Bottom leaves are looking darker, so maybe he'll live. Who knows? Then my cantaloupe. Oh, my cantaloupe. You'll see on the other side of the house too, there's vines that are even bigger than this. They're growing like weeds here. But every single flower I have, every one of them is a male. I have absolutely no cantaloupe yet. Don't know if that's normal. Never really grown cantaloupe before, so hopefully that'll change. But so far, nothing but male flowers. Hopefully that'll get better. Here are my other beets that have been here for a long time. Never really bulbed up and haven't gotten huge, so maybe they'll keep going. There's my one blueberry bush that's going really slow, but it's alive, so it'll stay. It's my other blueberry bush. It's alive, but not getting any bigger. It's been like that for about a month or two. It's a watermelon plant that I transplanted. It does have a flower open, so maybe it's ready to start taking off. Might try to fill something up here. I got nothing here. This is all slated for watermelons and they just really didn't grow. Here's my zucchini. Obviously I got a few that need to come off today, so I need to get the kids out here to pick those. Same with this one here. Not all of them are setting, so that's a bummer, but maybe I just need to pick them quicker. Okay, now I'll take you down the side here. Here's my zucchini plant I got about a month. Started a month later than the other ones. And here's my tiny little watermelon that's been sitting that size for about a month. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Hopefully it'll pick up. And I got my other pepper plants here. These are all serrano and jalapenos here. They're setting. This isn't the greatest soil, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. Here's a snow white. I'm just letting grow along the ground. Not sure I'm going to stake this bad boy up or not. It's doing okay. A butternut squash. Don't really have any squash on this one yet. Hopefully it'll start soon. Some tomato plants. Not really sure what variety. Okay, take a break here and finish up here in a second. Sorry about that, everyone. Anyway, here are my other cantaloupe plants. Yeah, this one's 7-8 feet long. Still no cantaloupe. This one's about 6 feet long. No cantaloupe. Don't know what's going on with those. Got pepper plant growing back there. I think that's jalapeno. Tomato plant here. I think that's just a snow white. Another jalapeno. Alright, this was a butternut squash. It ain't doing much. I can't believe I have no cantaloupe. Okay. It's another snow white, I believe. It's another butternut. And here's another butternut. It keeps making them, but they keep dying. So I don't know if I'll end up with any. I guess I will eventually. But it's taking its time. Another tomato. I think this is another Sioux tomato. It's certainly putting tomatoes on like it's a Sioux tomato. Nice big one down there. Anyway, alright, well, that's the update for now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully have another update in a couple weeks here. Things are growing quickly, so hopefully have a lot more to show you. Can't wait to begin harvesting. Alright, thanks for watching.